Good morning, everyone, friends and families. I'm Miss Adela. This is Miss Cindy and Mr. Jan in
Hello.
the background. Before we get started, I'd like to remind everyone today, October 15th, and it's the last day celebration of Mexican or Hispanic Heritage Month. And with that, we have here at the Cottonwood Library Facebook page, Music in the Stacks at 2 o'clock. And it is featuring Mariachi Lucero. So tune in and watch. And don't forget to go vote. Don't forget to get your census done. Or is that passed?
I think it's done.
No, we're good till the 31st, they said.
I think
Changed it.
They changed it again? Wow.
Anyway,
Asked it.
let's go ahead and get started with our hello song. Ready? Spanish?
Okay.
Hola, 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 ¿y cómo estás? Estoy bien, y espero que tú también. Aquí estamos juntos, aquí estamos juntos, los felices que estamos.
And English.
Hello, 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 and how are you? I'm fine, and I hope that you are too. Here we are together. Here we are together. How happy are we?
Good job, everybody. Brought Miss Cindy's cheat sheet. And repetition. Remember, we have our letters that tell us what it is, how it's written. We have our numbers. We have our colors in Spanish and English. ¿Listos? Are we ready?
Sí.
Empieza.
Yes!
Start. Uno, one. Rojo, red.
Rojo, red.
Dos is two.
Dos is two.
Azul, blue.
Azul, blue.
Tres is three.
Tres is three.
Amarillo, yellow.
Amarillo, yellow.
Cuatro is four.
Cuatro is four.
Verde, green.
Verde, green.
Cinco, five.
Cinco, five.
Blanco is white.
Blanco is white.
Seis is six.
Seis is six.
Negro, black.
Negro, black.
Siete, seven.
Siete, seven.
Anaranjado, orange.
Anaranjado, orange.
Good job, Miss Cindy.
What about me?
Good job, Mr. Jan.
Thank you.
Ocho is eight.
Ocho is eight.
Rosa, pink.
Rosa, pink.
Nueve is nine.
Nueve is nine.
Café is brown.
Café is brown.
Diez is ten.
Diez is ten.
Morado is purple.
Morado is purple. Los números, the numbers.
Okay, so let's start the numbers. Ready?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Now, deep breath. And let's do it in Spanish.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, 10.
Yes, perfecto. Muy bien. Good job. Okay, so it is spooky month. We're going to read books about Halloween and jack-o'-lanterns and black cats and just silly stories. So what's going to happen is Miss Adela's going to read, then Miss Cindy, and then Mr. Jan. So we have 3 for today. We're going to have 3 stories. Okay? And this book is called Halloween Mice by Bethany Roberts, illustrated by Doug Cushman. So many pages in front and another one. Ooh, let's see what it says. Halloween Mice. Tiptoe, tiptoe, one little mouse is oh so slow. Hurry, hurry, frisk, frisk. They're walking across the log with their little flashlight. They're going on an adventure, it looks like. Halloween mice skitter through the cornfield. Ghosts and witches. Whisk, whisk. That's Scarecrow. Halloween mice scamper into the pumpkin patch. Oh, having a party. Whirl, whirl. They're enjoying their time in the pumpkin patch. Halloween mice are midnight dancers, swirling in the moonlight. Twirl, twirl. Those silly mice, you see their silhouettes, their shadows. Dance, prance, round and round. Faster, faster. Whoosh, whoosh. They're going in a circle. Halloween mice stop. They listen. Rustle, rustle. Swish, swish. They're paying attention. It sounds like they hear something. Halloween cat. Coming, coming. Huddle, whisper. Quick, quack. They're thinking of a plan to keep themselves safe from that Halloween cat. Halloween mice make a plan. Scramble up a pumpkin. Click, click. They climbed all the way to the top. And they're helping the other ones to make sure they make it safely. Halloween mice make a shadow. Spooky, scary. They're working together. Run, cat, run! Oh, you see what they did? They scared the Halloween cat. Teamwork. Made a big shadow. Cat is gone. Sing and swing. Nibble on some pumpkin seeds. Yum, yum, yum. There goes the kitty running away. And they're having a good time. Halloween mice tiptoe home now. Yawning and tired. Ho, ho, hum. Look at this snail. And there's mushrooms right there. They're exhausted. That was a big adventure. Halloween mice tumble into bed while Owl in the tree hoots. Hoo, hoo. One little mouse still wants to party. waits till it's quiet, then shouts. She has a little devil costume on. Boo! Silly, silly mouse.
That's a good one.
Right. So now we're going to have Miss Cindy come on over and read her book. All right, take it away, Miss Cindy.
Okay. Okay. We have Fright Night Flight, and it's by Laura Milmed and illustrated by Henry Cole. Let's see, let's go to the title page. Right there's the title page with the author and the illustrator. And it says, Fright Night Flight. The moon sails high, the wind moans low. The Fright Night Flight is set to go. With hat and cat away I zoom upon my super jet-fueled broom. There she goes. Where does she go first? First stop, off we pop on a craggy mountain top, spooky castle, creaky floor. Who is opening the door? A vampire, a lurking, smirking vampire. Hop aboard, there's always room for a lurking, smirking vampire to ride this broom. Second stop, it isn't very merry in this cemetery. Look at all the gravestones. Who is slouching through the gloom, crouching down behind each tomb? Who's going to pop that? A werewolf, a howling, growling werewolf. Boy, he looks scary. Hop aboard, there's always room for a howling, growling werewolf and a lurking, smirking vampire to ride this broom. Oops. Third stop, House of Dread, owned by folks who once were dead. Here a howl, there a roar. Who's that coming through the door? Look right here, right through the door. A ghost, a boo-boo boogity ghost. Hop aboard, there's always room for a boo-boo boogity ghost, a howling, growling werewolf, and a lurking, smirking vampire to ride this broom. They're all going to get on the broom. Hospital up on a hill, don't come here if you are ill. This is Mad Doctor's lab, who just got up from the slab. Who is it? A monster, a hulking, skulking monster. Hop aboard, there's always room for a hulking, skulking monster, a boo-boo boogity ghost, a howling, growling werewolf, and a lurking, smirking vampire to ride this broom. Look at them all. Let's see. Wait, we forgot. Somebody at that last spot. First a rattle, then a bark. Who's approaching in the dark? Even the cat looks scared. A skeleton, a jittery, skittery skeleton. Look, and he has a bone. Hop aboard, there's always room for a jittery, skittery skeleton, a hulking, skulking monster, a boo-boo boogity ghost, a howling, growling werewolf, and a lurking, smirking vampire to ride this broom. Next stop, the museum. Didn't I just hear a scream? something strange about this place. Who is missing from that case? Right here, it's empty. A mummy. A musty, dusty mummy. Hop aboard. There's always room for a musty, dusty mummy. A jittery, skittery skeleton. A hulking, skulking monster. A boo-boo, boogity ghost. A howling, growling werewolf. And a lurking, smirking vampire to ride this broom. That's a lot of people on the broom. There they all are. Attention ghouls and fiendish friends, the Fright Night flight has reached its end. Prepare for landing, hold on tight. We'll touch down by the full moon's light, and soon we'll be parading through a neighborhood well known to you. We'll find your home, we know the street, and ring your doorbell, and I wonder what they'll say. Trick or treat, and there they all are.
That's cute.
Good job, Miss Cindy.
Okay, now Mr. Jan.
Mr. Jan.
I forgot something.
Ay, 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 Mr. Jan.
Hello, kids. Hello, families of the Verde Valley. It's me, Mr. Dan. Before I forget, since you're watching me now and I have your attention, next Wednesday is our virtual open mic on our Facebook page from 2 to 10. So if you still have videos you want to send, contact us, because our email's not working right now. So if you send it to my email, it's not going to get there. So we'll put a post up to where you can send any files that you want to have on the open mic for me. Tuesday, October 20th is our last American Sign Language ASL class. So please tune in for that. It's been going really well and you learn a lot of new things. My favorite is, this means wait, this means fire. And if your child ever does this to you, mom and dad, this means whatever. So that's a little thing there for you. Coding Club is this Saturday from 11 till noon. It's done via Zoom, and if you want the link for it, call the library first and ask for me at Youth Services. I'll get you your email to send you that Zoom link one way or another. We're going to make it happen. And this Thursday, or next Thursday actually, will be our virtual Dungeons & Dragons. It's done for patrons 11 to 18 years of age. You have to create an account on Roll20.net. That is the platform we're using to play virtual Dungeons & Dragons. Later today, if you want to, will be like the last day if you want to make your characters so you can play in the campaign next Thursday. Again, give us a call at the library, 634-7559. Ask for Mr. Dan at Youth Services, and I'll give you the information you might need to play that virtual D&D. I've had coffee today, and a glorious with buttery roll. Go ahead and read you the book.
With frosting.
With frosting, yes. The Halloweener by Dave Pilkey. The Halloweener. So I'm going to scoot over this way. This is nice. So Mr. Jan loves books that are like this because you can actually see everything going on. How's that? Look good? Alright. There once was a dog named Oscar, who was half a dog tall and 1.5 dogs long. I need a dog. There's a cat. There's a cat that she's near laughing at Oscar. Oscar doesn't know it. That's not nice. Because of his unusual shape and size, all the other dogs made fun of him. Wiener dog, they called him. And Oscar did not like it one bit. I don't blame him. That's very, you don't make fun of people. That's not nice. Oscar's mother was no help either. Every morning when the dogs walked off to obedience school, Oscar's mother stood in the front yard, waving and calling out, "Farewell, my little Vienna sausage, farewell!" And the other dogs laughed and laughed. As a parent, I get it, we love our kids. Yet sometimes our affection can be taken the wrong way. Poor Oscar. Most of the time, Oscar was upset by all this, but not today. Today was Halloween. And Oscar was thinking about other things. All day long in obedience school, Oscar daydreamed about Halloween night, trick or treats, and scary costumes. Look at him. So today, my little Oscar, my Fernando, went back to in school today, so I'm very excited for him. And today's lesson is sit, stay, sit, stay, sit. Oh, and look at that little doggy is not behaving. He has to write, "I will not sniff my neighbor," down the blackboard, over and over again. Cats. When Oscar got home, he dashed upstairs to start working on a scary Halloween costume. But when he got to his room, a surprise was waiting for him. "Happy Halloween, my little sausage limp," said Oscar's mother. "I've made you a costume to wear for trick or treats." Apparently his mother's Julia Child's kids. When Oscar saw the costume, he nearly fainted. It says, "Happy Halloween to Oscar, love mom." It was a giant hot dog bun, complete with mustard. And guess who was supposed to fit in the middle? Oscar didn't want to hurt his mother's feelings, so he decided to wear the silly costume. That's a good boy. Good boy. That night, all the dogs on the block gathered to show off their costumes. Everyone was looking quite scary. When Oscar showed up, looking quite frank. Frank. It's like a Frankenfurter. That's right. Frankenfurter. When the dogs saw Oscar in his silly costume, they howled with laughter. "Look at Oscar," they cried. "He really is a wiener dog." Poor Oscar was so embarrassed. Wiener dog," laughed the other dogs as they ran off to go trick-or-treating. Oscar tried to keep up with the dogs, but his silly costume kept slowing him down. Oh, there he is. Poor guy. All night long, the other dogs hounded. Really? All night long, the other dogs hounded every treat they could get their paws on. Okay. So by the time Oscar got to each house, there were no treats left. Oh, poor guy. Look at that. Oh, sad wiener dog. Soon trick-or-treating was over. The dogs walked home past a spooky graveyard. Suddenly, a horrible hissing sound filled the air.
Breathe.
Sorry. Whew. The dogs stopped, given their drinks. Then, out of the graveyard, rose a ghastly monster. The dogs screamed for their lives. They dropped their treats and jumped into a nearby pond. Oh, that's a really horrible. That's not good. Huh. The monster moved closer. "Please don't eat us," cried the dogs. The monster yowled and hissed. "Boo hoo hoo," sobbed the dogs. The monster jumped up and down. "Somebody save us," shrieked the dogs. Oh, that's not good. In a minute. Ah. Just then, somebody showed up. It was Oscar. Because Oscar was so short, he saw something that the other dogs had not seen. "That's no monster," cried Oscar. With a loud bark, Oscar waddled to the rescue. Oscar chomped and tugged with all his might. Uh-oh, I know who's in that monster costume. Man. Rip! And there, standing in the moonlight, were a couple of ornery cats. Man, look at these cats. Crazy. "Help!" cried the cat. "We're being attacked by a giant Frankenfurter." Frankenfurter's from Rocky Horror Picture Show, so that's good. And they ran off screaming through the graveyard. Oh,
The dogs in the pond had seen the whole thing. Now it was their turn to be embarrassed. We'd been chased into a pond by a couple of cats, they moaned. But Oscar was a true friend. He leaped into the water and swam after the dogs. Oscar's silly costume made a wonderful life raft, and the dogs climbed up. All aboard, Oscar called, and he dog paddled back to shore. Of course he did. They got back to dry land. All the dogs shared their Halloween treats with Oscar. See, that's nice. As Oscar had been so brave, the dog changed his nickname from Wiener Dog to Hero Sandwich. From that night on, nobody ever made fun of Oscar again. Happy Halloween! Yay! That was really cool.
Awesome.
Oh, and don't forget, kids and families, tomorrow is Friday. You know what Friday means? Friday means Friday Family Craft. And Mr. Jan's doing Friday Family Craft. So go on our Facebook, you'll see the post that we are making a paper bag jack-o'-lantern. It'll be fine. It'll work. Okay.
Stop. Have you tried making one?
I did. It's there.
And it should work.
It should be fine.
He's got that piece of cake. Or pumpkin pie.
Oh. Mr. Jan loves pecan pie, families. Just putting it out there. Just saying.
All right. Some good spooky stories today. With a little bit of fun. All right, so we're going to say in Spanish first. Adios, mis amigos, adios.
Adios, mis amigos, adios. Adios, mis amigos, hasta luego. Adios, mis amigos, adios.
And English.
Goodbye, my friends, goodbye. Goodbye, my friends, goodbye. Goodbye, my friends, see you later. Goodbye, my friends, goodbye.
Awesome. Glad you were here to see us. Just remember to always be kind, be good to one another, enjoy your school, keep watching your story times, and be good to your family. Enjoy your family time. See you soon. Bye. Adios.